Hello and welcome to the Outer Brood. This is Holdredge's Crusade, and we're gonna be doing some mercenaries today, just because there's quite a few people doing the partisans, and it's quite a bit of a tussle. So right here where I'm at, right here in Hodstock Hills, is where you zone in from the guild hall. Teleporter that you can place down if you bought the friends and family or collector's editions. Or you have the little teleporter. It's going to put you out right here, which is right here, right into the little town. Nice little town here. If you go into this little area here, you got a merchant that sells trade skill junk. You got a caster, you got a hybrid, and there's a priest one over there. And progressive skill here. There's a new progressive skill here in this expansion. Recyclable Force is the paladin one, so nice, if you will. And you can buy all your other spells here. They're like 40, they're almost like 5,000 each. It's no joke how expensive they are. Let's see here. I've already done the mercenary here to get this. So if you go to, what is that, Mercenary hammackj, or whatever his name is, he's right over here. Right here, Malachi. This guy right here, he has the 3 mercenary quests you can get. They're not too hard to do. I'll tell you where to go for each of them. So if you look at the map here, the dragon one is in this general area here. You can find bandits here, here, all these little tents. Those are bandits. You can find them in all those locations. And then for the nightmares in the tower, right down here. This one is all undead. It took me like 2 seconds to kill everything there. It was fantastically easy. So keep that in mind. Now, if we come down here, to see here, what is that guy? That's the raid merchant. Right over here is the group merchant. So if you do the group missions, you get group currency. You can buy your type 5s or a bag right here. Now, to get to the next zone, which is where we're actually going to go today, you need to go right over here. Can you guys follow? I mean, come on now. Alright, right up here, this griffin is where we want to go. We'll just go over to here to the griffin, target him. I'm going to do X target 19, so everybody targets him. I'm going to hail him. I'm going to say, get on. And then everybody mounts up. It's like World of Warcraft, except for these jack-o'-lanterns down here that didn't mount up for some reason. I think there's like a limit on how many people can fly at once, because the character's still zoned, as you see right there. I don't get it. So break follow before you jump down. You could be attacked by something. All right, so now we are in Theater of Eternity, which is the next zone here. Current zone. Oh my god, is there no maps for this one? Am I on the right character? No, I'm not, obviously. This one. Alright, so here's this zone. These are the mercenaries for this zone. I do not have them done. You can get the quests. See, right in here. From Wellanon. Right here. This guy gives all 3 of these mercenary quests. For the zone. So we need to go crush barnacles, eradicate eels, clear out scooters, and overcome horrors and terrors. We also need to do flying defenders, ground attackers, and large monitors. Now if we take a look at the map, I'm using the goods beta maps. There's also the Alana TOB beta maps, which I can't remember where I got these. I think they were linked off the beta form. So the Alana here, she made this. I would assume that's a girl, but who knows? This one doesn't have as much detail as the goods map, so I'm going to be using the goods map because it tells me where all the mobs are, and that is fantastic. All right, so we're going to make our way through here. I went through here with my bard, right, and nothing saw in Viz, so we should be fine. And I've already killed 1 name in the zone. This afternoon earlier, so it should be fine. Now the only thing I've run into in this zone is these weird pad things. As you can see, like my character's running in circles, but sometimes characters do not auto follow correctly for this junk. So We're just gonna make our way right up about here. Now you can see like all these dragons, right? This would be an absolute nightmare. But in fact, it is not too bad because they do not assist as far as I can tell. At least like this, right? So you see that? Perfect, right? So we're gonna kill this guy. Let's get some Bard Song on here. Now these mobs last a little while. They have some hit points. I'll have the DPS parser here so you can kind of see how much damage I'm doing and stuff. I have 3 mages, a cleric, a bard, and a paladin. I think a Shadow Knight would probably be better unless we fight undead. But it doesn't matter. You can see there, not too bad at all. These count for the destroy ground attackers, so we're just gonna like clear our way through here, and do that. So they just move my bard into melee. I should probably move like all the characters into melee. In fact, if I turn them all around and just turn on attack, right, they should do some damage, right? You can see there, 3.7 million DPS. Just gonna keep pulling these. Now they die pretty quick. I like the first mob I pulled in the expansion, I had 0 buffs. I was just like so excited, I wasn't even thinking, and I had no buffs at all, and it was challenging. And then I actually did my self buffs. I did my my mage buffs. Like I have everything except shaman buffs and beast lord buffs, right? I think I have all that stuff from my boxes now, and we're good to go. Like getting clarity is a big deal. Now something I want to mention that is really important, and I don't know if I've talked about it other than the patch note video so far. So Aureate's Bane right here. So you see its Curse of Subjugation is a debuff that all these dragons cast on you. And once you get it, you start a resource drain. And you will not regenerate resources. Now, the trash mobs give a lesser one. It's like 1%. A tick or something like that. It's nothing, right? It's not too bad, right? It was noticeable a little bit when I was fighting some stuff, but I overcame it. Now, you'll see it's in my multi-bind. I can spam this button all day long, and it does not interfere at all with my my work. You can see, so it's pretty nice. What is this? An interstellar? Oh, it's a collectible. Interstellar communicate gamma. Right. Woof. We got space dragons. This has got to be like the best thing in the world. Maybe space froglocks next. Come on now. We like these guys are. Let's have these guys controlled by space froglocks. I mean, that would be so awesome. I would be the happiest clam in the world. Now there's 2 names up, but I'm assuming there's a bunch of groups in here. Yeah, 17 people in the zone, and I'm not gonna mess with any of that stuff right now. I know I can kill the names here without any effort. So far it feels easy, but at the same time, I'm geared to the best I can gear for Lorian Song group content. So I would assume that you know, coming into this, I'm gonna have a good time, an easy time doing this as we do this. Now the missions, I've seen some of the mission stuff. I feel like it's gonna be difficult, but it's only gonna be difficult because it's like anti-boxing mechanics. But we'll get to those eventually. I'm gonna do all the mercenaries and partisans, and then we're gonna do the missions. So that's kind of be the order. I wasn't expecting to do the mercenaries videos, but there's a lot to talk about, like these different you know, the Aureate Bane and stuff like that is very important. And I guess if I didn't mention how to get it, right, you get the first rank of it from doing the mercenary, right? That's why I started doing the mercenary, so I could get that first, or doing the hunter mission. So it's kind of like your choice which one you want to do first. I'm not hunter missions, the hunter, like the slayer, the whole completing the whole achievement for it. And that's how you get the next ranks. There's 6 ranks total, so ranks 2 through 6 are all from doing hunter achievements. So killing the names is gonna become an important thing of this expansion. So keep that in mind when you're out there hunting, because you might get people might steal your mobs a little bit more. In all honesty, 3.5 sustained DPS. Jesus, that is nice. Now you'll see that I'm running some of the characters from Holdredge's Crusade. Not Holdredge, Hobbs and Friends, right? My Nomergard, my Stasi, and yeah, Nomergard and Stasi, and they are 125 wizards, or jeez, I can't even talk, man. I'm so excited. 125 mages, and I leveled them up during the Second Life thing, and or Extra Life thing, and I've been really happy with them. They all cast Firebound Conjunction, or whatever. What? Firebound Conjunction? Covert? Hold on. You're casting the wrong goddamn spell. I think I noticed that. So this is the Alliance spell. It allows us to do way more damage. Alright, so 2 more flying ones, right? This is not too bad. Am I getting 2? I got 2. Alright, perfect. I'm okay with 2. So I've been able to tank everything using a 2-hander so far with no issue. No issue at all. So we'll see how this goes. But as I was saying, the conjunction here, or whatever it's called, the convarance, is an alliance spell that allows the mages to cast nukes on the mob and then get a bonus high damage nuke, right? Since I'm just spamming buttons, right? Like I'm not doing anything smart here. It's you know, whatever mage gets it, and I'm okay with that, right? It's, you know, it's like every mob I get to do it. And it's like a 4 million nuke, maybe more now. I don't even know. Here, let's see if it tells us on the spell tooltip real quick. Let's see here. Forms of say adding 56,000 damage to other magician spells. And if 9 spells land, it will trigger a 4.3 million nuke, which will crit like most of the time. So that's like 12 million nuke. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. I'll look at the parse and see what the largest damage I've gotten out of these guys is. Alright, so we finished that mercenary. We can move on to the next mobs after this. So if I go over here, grab this. The largest nuke they got is like 4.3. So maybe it doesn't crit. I have no idea yet. Holdredge has the largest hit right now at 8 million, so just get this one, and you can see it's pretty easy, not too hard. I haven't had much issue yet in this expansion. We're gonna get a mod rod, and then we're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and stop song. There's no. Alright, I gotta look and see. Alright, so EQ Resource has maps of all the names. So that is fantastic. Theater of Eternity, name spawn overview. Copperworth is number 5. Copperworth is way over there. Wow, okay. He's gonna be a pain to get to. He spawns way up there. So that's where we need to go anyway. So we'll go check it out. There might be a group there. There might not be. So we're just gonna run across here. If we don't make it, we don't make it. I don't know why there's like nothing in the middle of the... Whoa, what the hell? Okay. I guess that's why there's nothing there. You die. All right. One moment. All right, I got death recovery down to a science. All right, so big red polygon right here in the middle of the map. We're not gonna mess with that. We're gonna go kill some eels. I think that is gonna be the smartest thing to do. Where are you? All right, let's go this way. Oh my gosh. All right, it looks like a guy over there. All right, is that a safe spot? Yeah, we're good. Let's go up here. I would assume that is why they're not guarding the center of the map. Because death. Alright, so there is a void conger. Alright, I think that's an eel. Let's make a little base camp right here. And pull this guy and see what happens. Let's see here. Let's take a look at smashing here. Are you undead? You're void. But you're not undead. Yeah. I got recovery down to a science, so it does not take long at all to fix that stuff. Alright, easy. Easy. Alright, that was an eel. We only need 4 of these guys, so that shouldn't take too long. Would not have expected this mob to be an eel, so thanks to Good Durden for posting the names on this map. There we go. Alright, and let's see, what is this guy right here? It's another one. Let's just pop him over here. And should be good. We want to reverse consider. I think that's what we want consider. Then I think all the names are red, so they'll pop up on top when we see them. Alright, one more of those little guys. Come on down. There's obviously some name that spawns over here, so not 100% sure what his name is. Where are we at here? Be number 10, which is Gali. Yeah, he's the mob that spawns here. His placeholder is one of these guys, so I'm not concerned about that right now. We will dedicate our lives to getting those later. But let's move on to the next part here. What do we need? We need large monitors, horrors, scooters, barnacles. Alright, let's keep making our way down this way. Make sure nobody had attack on. I'm just gonna run past these guys because they are doofs. Alright, what do we got here? We got Moray. Alright, Moray. Alright. Let's keep going through these guys. Are we still in the danger zone? Alright, we're outside of the danger zone now. Over here are the large monitors. So we need 10 of these guys. Alright, this looks like a good spot as any to set up camp. And I want to get these names on here so I'm not... I don't have strange mobs in my thing. Who is Kantic? Are you not my leader? Jeez. There we go. We are good to go now. Let's get some paladin buffs here. Let's get this stuff on too. This guy has a totally random color, but looks like he's normal. These are kind of cool mobs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they look kind of cool. Stuff, and it looks like all the trade skill stuff in this zone is void stone crystal, void stone infused hide. So that seems to be what the trade skill items are. So hopefully we can get some. Like, I haven't gotten any wood or silk yet, so we'll see how that goes long term. I know in Lorian's song, getting lumber was my pain point for being able to craft weapons. That's why only one of my only one of my mages has the group staff, because I could not get enough of the lumber to make more than one in the time that I was putting into it. Let's see here. I want this one. Let's run over here. It's like, I don't feel like any of this is a challenge yet, but after we do this zone, we're gonna go to a tier 2 zone. That might be another video and not this video, but because there is a little bit more to go in here. So we'll finish up this zone's Mercenary, Theater of Eternity, and then we'll do the next one in another video. I'll just go through all the mercenaries. I think it's fine. Learning about the zone, you know, talking about stuff is kind of fun. I was gonna stream the mercenaries that I do in the Holdredge, or I mean, the Hobbs and Friends series. So I as well get practice talking while I'm killing massive stuff without really paying attention to the mobs. It's a whole different story. But yeah, I just not set up the stream right now. Go, and yeah, that mob's about to blow up. So that's only 5, jeez. I feel like they're dying fast enough, right? Like, I think I could get more DPS if I switched out like mages, like one mage for a beast lord, and I might get more DPS out of them. But then I lose the ability to do the alliance thing, so it's very iffy, right? It's like, what do I do? But you can see here their mana is staying pretty good, and that's always been the biggest issue I've had, is mana consumption on mages is just atrocious. Oh, really? And so far it's so good. Now they're max Lorien Song AA, and they're you know, obviously we're getting close to having most of the stuff here in Outer Brood, right? Like, there's combat stability done. I'm gonna get all the defensive first, and then I'm gonna get everything else. Now, I know some people had a lot of collectibles and stuff like that. Now, I'm not doing any collectibles on this guy you see here. I'm saving all these because they're all going to Hobbs for him. That is my main character, not this guy. So it's just not worth it to use them and then be like, oh my god, I had it and I used it, so I'm just waiting till then. I have multiple characters holding like millions of collectibles, and then I have oh, what is it called? Oh geez, no, don't dot yourself. There we go. Tons of the Overseer collectible things. Do I have any on me? No. Doing the Overseer, you can get items that can turn into collectibles, and yeah, so I got a ton of those, so I'm all ready to finish out those. I'm probably gonna do them in order on Hobbs though, because I'm doing the Empires of Kunark stuff now, but I don't think it really matters on this character at all. Though I am gonna finish Voxels. He's like two collectible items away from finishing Lorien's Song, and I like literally went to the specific spot where I think they drop to try and get them during the Second Life thing, and they didn't drop at all. I was so disappointed because I was just like, oh my gosh, it's like another bag if I finish this. It's like a 40-something slot bag. I'm like, oh, I just do this, I get another bag, you know? It's like, that's sweet. And no, did not happen. So as soon as well, I guess I could go ahead and claim them from the Overseer tokens. So probably do that. at some point, but man, I was just like, I spent 2 weeks just grinding AAs on these guys, and I didn't get a single one of the ones I needed for that. All right, so that takes care of that mercenary quest. That's done. What do we need? Barnacles, scooters, seekers, and terrors. All right. Seekers are right there, so we're just gonna go straight down here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let's get that on. Follow. Let's go ahead and invis up. And we'll kind of navigate this area here. I'm not 100% sure what to expect, right? Like, this is my first time here. I don't even know what's over here. Kind of move a little. I'm tapping the key versus holding it down. Seems to help on moving. Oh, God, really? Son of a gun. Stairs. That is... Stairs are like one reason not to be a small race. But it's not that big a deal. I can just turn into a skeleton here in a second. We're gonna kill these things though. I think we're safe right here. Like, a lot of these spots, I don't know if they're safe or not, but I can kill two at once. I'm not concerned. How many hit points do we have right now? 747, 746,000. Not too bad. I'm assuming I'm going to hit about 800k hit points with group gear in this expansion with buffs. I think that's about where it's going to be. So it's a pretty healthy health pool, right? So we're going to go into combat agility now. That means these guys are like fighting for a lot more A's. I'm doing burst of power on the bard. I already did all the improved chant stuff. Let's see here. Who's this? This is the cleric. You can wait. You have 200 AA. We want... This is tricky. We want... Oh, where is it? This one. We want of the many. All right, there we go. We'll get of the many on each of these. Or do you have 200? No, you don't have 200. Of the many. That's a... Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, how much of a percent upgrade was that in total, right? So 100? A 5% upgrade. Oh, that's a 10% total upgrade in that spell alone. Oh my gosh. All right, well, here's the 6 million DPS. Can we? I think we can do it once we get these AAs. And in the new arms. We'll lean into new arms. For sure. Are these undead? No? That's weird. I just realized that was top DPS on that. How many of these do we have to kill? One more? Not too bad. Yeah, 4.2 million DPS without burning. These are like record numbers for me. I haven't gotten that high yet. All right, Star Spy. All right, come on down. You didn't summon me, so I respect that. I respect that you came to me to fight, right? I don't respect that you summon. There we go. And all right. Now we need barnacles. So we need to go over there. I'm trying to see where everything's at on the map here. So we're gonna invis up. And we're gonna go down here. Let's con these guys. What the hell's this druid out in the middle of the water here? Alright, there's just like a random floating druid. Alright, it may be related to the quest, so find out later on, I guess. Alright, this looks like the spot right here. Hello, Gondola. Sky Gondola. Are you a barnacle? You look like the boss from that one mission in the tower. Come on, Bard Song. There you go. Oh, got a barnacle behind us. It's on me, so it's good. Now, one of these abilities I got going on has an AoE to it. It's like a cleave, so it's kind of nice. What's really cool is the Bane thing that they added. Gives us more damage, right? But it... Oh, silk. Nice. It also blocks the curse for 15 minutes. And it's like perfect, right? It totally negates the curse. And gives us more damage. It's like totally awesome. So there we go. We get our first silk off of a barnacle. Nice. And we got Celestial Drink. Alright, we get a drink and a silk off these guys. Not bad. Now, later in, I think, December, so let's say like Christmas, there is probably going to be a named spawn bonus event, and that will, that'll take place then. Are these a couple? What is this? That's a collectible. All right. I can take two. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are they hidden for? 46k, 44k, 37k, 46k, 53, 56, 6, 300. Not too bad, right? Like the damage isn't that bad for our tier, so it's pretty good. Now I'm chain healing with my cleric, which makes it sweet. Oh my gosh, I found the lumber and the silk from the same mobs. Oh my gosh. Whatever dev did this, you're a hero. You're an absolute hero. Let's get that bard doing a little damage right there. Alright, perfect. Let's keep pulling these. So we need, how many of this? 2 more? And then we're down here. Now, I know where the other ones spawn. They spawn down here at this thing. So we go down there. When I came through the zone originally, someone was already there when I was going to do that, and then I had to go to a concert for my kid. Right, just pull these. Oh, a 3-pull. All right, I'm feeling froggy. I think we can handle it here. Let's hollowed lodestar and get the taunt on us. Let's get the bard slightly closer. There we go. Yeah, look at that. 2-handed tanking 3 mobs. You gotta love it. You gotta love the paladin, and you gotta love the defensive tankiness that this creature is. Just, it's just so nice. There's one, and there we go. We finished that mercenary down. Now I'm like out of mana. Like all my guys are out of mana, so I lost aggro on this thing. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who do you think you are? Alright, we're gonna click our feather. Grace of Unity, and then we're gonna use this mage to make a mod rod. And I'm gonna click my mod rod. And alright, we're good. I'm gonna give everybody their mod rod with 1 auto inventory. And then with her, I'm gonna quiet prayer. Give that mage some mana. Quiet Prayer is pretty nice. Like, it's a really nice way to get some mana and back into like other characters. Because as you can see here, the cleric is doing well. Doing very well. Actually, she's a little lower than normal, but that's good. Alright, we need to move. So where is everybody? I'm not gonna hit the button with the bar not next to me because she'll do something stupid. And we're gonna invis. And so far, I have not found anything that sees invis. Cross my fingers. But I'm sure we will eventually find something. Alright, so here are these mobs. These are what we need for the next one. So we're just gonna go right up here. Kind of get there and bring them on up. Not too shabby, and then we're gonna go right here. There. It's nice that the mobs live long enough that I can move a character around, you know. And you know, it's a fight, right? This isn't pushover. This is nice. This is fun. Getting some nice DPS here out of this. We're getting all our synergies triggered off as we get all our like our AAs and stuff updated to like whatever the current level is, right? They will start doing a little bit better. What are you at here? But it's a constant you know, looking at looking at AAs. Like, it's absolutely a full-time job to make sure I'm not like maxed out on AAs. All right, let's get this guy. Get that like that. And ideally, I want to get these guys to max AA before the next expansion. I slacked a lot in the Lorien song with these guys, and it was at the end. So hopefully, before whatever the 130 cap increase is, I'm already done with that. Otherwise, I'll be behind so much on AAs that it'll just be a nightmare. You're not singing. Why? Perfect. All right. What do we need? One of those good. Wait, we only killed 2. Never mind. I was like, one of those didn't count. All right. Now, one thing I've noticed with the Paladin is I do lose aggro to pets, even though the pets are taunting, right? They don't have taunt weapons or anything like that, but they are taunting. But I've lost aggro to the non-taunting pet, these gargoyles. I've lost aggro to those. It's so weird. I guess they taunt. I don't know or not. Like, it's so weird. I think burst power is the way to go here. And then when I get max AA on these guys, I will be updating the how I play videos for these ones, and I will do 125 solo videos for each of these classes. So because I know I've gotten those requests, kind of to show how if I were to solo the character, what would I do and how I do it. So there'll be some of those coming out for this Paladin, Bard, Cleric, Mage. These ones have a little bit more hit points. It's kind of nice, actually. Let's see here. One of these guys is close. Yeah, 125. I just want to make sure I buy them as I get them, because it just increases my damage more and more. Right? I mean, she's doing 842k DPS. I haven't even burned a single thing. So it's kind of nice. I need... Alright, okay, we got 2. These ones are a little rougher, but yeah, I did notice, like, everybody's on a mail, so... I should probably med, but, you know me, I don't stop. I don't stop for anything. Let's see here, Hollow Lodestar. See it. She's already used her feather. The Bard has her feather. Oh, I hate this. Like, the Bard gets locked up. See how, like, gets totally locked up, and I have to stop song and everything. It's so annoying. Steak dinner. Let's see here. Achievements. Vampires? What? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna finish this quest on this one, but we're gonna pull one more of those black ones. I think they're undead. They like flagged as a vampire, maybe? I don't know. That was kind of interesting. Alright, there we go. Mercenary of Theater of and Eternity on everybody. Let's go see here. Smashing. Alright. Usually you see a slay undead in like the first few attempts. And my slow didn't or my petition for honor did not slow it, so I don't think it's undead. That is weird. Let me look at this again. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so what is the next zone? I mean, some of the achievements here. Mercenary there. Aureate Covert. Where the hell is that? Harboring is Carriedal. It's way over there. Alright, so let's do this. Everybody sit down. And then you, let's give every speed. Invis, and then you sit down. And I'm gonna grab you. Lucky Mage, and then we're gonna run over here. Gotta go. Oh gosh, there's a wall. What? Oh my gosh. Oh god, we gotta jump these stairs. All right, so yeah, because this is like tedious, right? Jumping stairs. Come on. Oh my god, really? I'm falling off the stairs. All right. See there and zoom out. There's a door. What? What is over here? There's a door. All right. Maybe they're gonna add another zone. Oh, it's on the other side. Let's go over here. This is interesting. Alright, it's not even where we need to go. Alright, this is, you know, we're learning, right? This is a new zone, new things, new experiences for everybody involved. Alright, so... Alright, I can then pull everybody right over here. And click the door. Alright, we're inside the next zone. So, it looks absolutely gorgeous. This zone is so cool looking. But let's see here. There he is. So this is the mercenary guy. I do not like that at all. Over here. No idea why they did that, but that's life, right? Let's hail him and let's say help. And we're gonna have to say a bunch of stuff to him. So Xtar 19. And let's see, it's break and viz. So let's say up, say ground, say hands, and eyes. All right, so that's 4 quests. Somehow you guys just totally screwed that all up. Eyes, hands, ground, up. All right, let me get rid of these. This is from a different character. All right, so you got 4. This is the tedium I talk about when I'm making videos, right? I'm doing all this stuff in between the takes, and I'm getting all these guys caught up to the same spot, and it's a little bit much sometimes. Like why isn't there just a command to say all 3 to these guys? So you got 4. You got 4 plus 1. You got 4. You got 4. All right. What do we got to do here? Let's see here. Looks like we're going inside there. Kill 6 Skyguard, 6 Terror Striker, 3 Artificer, 3 Observer. All right. So it says Observer, Artificer. All right. Oh man. So this is a tier 2 zone. I would expect this to be a harder zone. There's a Terror Striker right there. I think this is a safe enough spot right here. I'm just gonna tap that guy. We're gonna pull both of them, I guess, and go. Let's see if we need a shield for this. I think we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna turn you around. They have an AoE, obviously. I just went out. We have our Bane, so that goes. The Bane takes care of whatever they do fairly quickly, so that's nice, and increases our damage. All right, not too bad. I can take 2 of these with a. That I'm gonna go ahead and buy combat agility. We need 9 of these. Jeez, this is gonna take a little while. Wonder if they all come in 2s here. I am going to mount you guys up, just so you get a little bit of mana regen. Too much, I guess. All right, you're all good, and you don't mount up your clerics, because that's not how clerics work. They have Yelp, which does not work on a mount. And I would love to mount my bard, but she can't kick while mounting, unfortunately. And in truth be honest, a lot of the damage comes from that. Alright, we got a Watcher, so let me switch to this zone. On my map over here, where's the Watcher spawn? 8. Alright, that is inside the building there. And we're one of... We're one of 2 in the zone, so... There's 2 groups here, so... us... and everything. So this isn't too bad. I mean, it's a tier 2 zone, so I don't like, I'm not I don't know, let's see how bad we're getting hit for, right? 53, 50, 60. Actually, no. Not. I don't even see any hits now. They're not even swinging at me. What's going on? Is this broken? There we go. Yeah, they're obviously not doing proper damage, I don't think. For a tier 2 zone. Or it's just Lorient's on group gear is just that good. Right? There we go. What time is it? Alright. Trying to keep track of the time. I do, you know, I don't have all night. I wish I did. If only this came out before Thanksgiving. I mean, I could have... Thanksgiving weekend, I could have been grinding this. Come on down. I think we'll finish this one, and then I'm gonna call it a night. This is very exciting to me. Like, this is... I'll try to get this video out as fast as I can, probably in the morning. If not tonight, but yeah, it'll be in the morning. For sure. And then we'll finish up, we'll do another video whenever I get a chance. We'll finish up the rest of this zone. And then keep going. We'll finish all the mercenaries together, and then we'll do through and do all the partisans together. And the mercenaries will be like clumped up, right? I'm not gonna call them out specifically. But these are actually kind of fun, right? Like, you get to see the group in action a little bit beforehand, and then as we get more AAs and stuff, we should like, I'm kind of excited to see how well we'll do in the missions. Now that I'm kind of seeing how well I'm doing against tier 2 stuff, the missions are all tier 2, so I am kind of excited. I think I can tank it. I think I could tank it. It's just the mechanics of moving around is probably the hard part, but if I can ignore mechanics and just plow through it with brute force, then that is what we're gonna need to do. Alright, we're almost done with combat agility. I think if we can max out the AAs and stuff before then, we will really be in a good spot. I mean, I feel like this damage is good. I'd like to know, you know, how other people are getting, you know, how their damage is, but I feel like my damage is pretty good, considering I'm out of mana on one of the characters. Why they're not all out of mana, I don't know, that's the question. Oh, she's not gathering mana there. There we go, gather zeal. She doesn't have rank 2 of it, everybody else does. There we go. How's the bard damage? My bard is always my lowest DPS lately. I don't know. I maxed out her chant AAs too. Alright, we got one more of these. We're almost done with that other mercenary for the observers. It's only kill 3, which is kind of cool, right? It's a nice and easy one. There's another kill 3 for the artificers and craftsmen and makers, so that's inside though. No telling how crazy that is. But this feels like a smaller zone. Like right now it feels pretty small. And I believe this is on the dragon, right? If we look at the atlas here, I believe we are already here on the dragon. I think we were on the dragon here, so the whole entire expansion is on the back of a dragon, except for Hodstock Hills. So that's kind of cool. There's one more of these. Let's do that one. Since we've cleared this whole entire area here. I know I'm gonna be farming those barnacles a lot. All right, so we ended up, what is this? Why is there an egg on my hand? So we got 9 silks and we got 1 log. All right, not too bad, I guess. I'm gonna save those. I am gonna try to make the mages their staves. That'll be a nice upgrade for them, along with making arms. All right, that one is done. That's what, 13 AA, 178 platinum. You have to be 110 to do these quests, and they oh, Sky Guardian, that'll count for what we want. So you can come here at 110 and do like the mercenaries and stuff and get probably like a few % experience, and they're all repeatable. I think they're like on a 30-minute timer, task timers. What is that? 19 minutes? So 20 minutes. So you could literally probably just sit in the zone and do those over and over again. This is probably an easy zone to do that. For AAs, right? 13 AAs for that short amount of time. It's only kill 3, so I mean, really, if you can kill 3, that's pretty quick. So if you're solo, that'd be an easy way to do it, logistically speaking, but who knows. Woo, look at that, 900k. All right. Oh, that counts for something else. So, all right, we're just gonna finish this, I guess. It's almost done. I want to go to bed, but I can't go to bed because I must play this game. All right. Come on, let's get some buffs in here. I'm totally slack on these short duration buffs. It's so annoying. I hate them. I wish they were just permanent buffs. I really don't like managing a 9-minute buff with 94 charges, or a 5-minute buff with 94 charges, or a 4-minute buff with 37 charges. You know, it's just like, you're just making this tedious to be tedious. I guess we're gonna pull these 2. Or just 1. Perfect. Alright, this will finish that quest. Now, when you do the partisan quest, now there could be some overlap, right? And knowing that, I'll probably re-grab these just to get the free AAs, right? 13 AAs for just doing it. So when I go back and I do the partisan quest, you'll probably see the mercenary quest at the same time. Just because I'm lazy and I like free experience. There we go, get another level of combat agility. Let's take a look at everybody else here. 132, you're gonna get burst of power times 2. What do you got here? You got 91, you're gonna have nothing I want. 161, you're gonna get Storm of the Mini. You have 92, you have 67, all right. Gain your A's. Oh, excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I think we're gonna have to pull you anyway. Come on down. All right, we're gonna do Mars Gift and Mount Mod Rod. Let's see here. I think we're good there. Yeah, I like to keep the mana pretty high, just in case. I burned through it pretty good, and this new force I think is really really taking a little bit of mana right now. I think once we get the new gear, we'll won't have to worry about it. But we're gonna try to craft the full set of tier 3 crafted for this guy. And I think I'm gonna do tier 2 for the boxes. I've been thinking about it, like it doesn't feel like it's worth it to put boxes in the tier 3 crafted gear. Maybe the weapons, like I'm probably gonna go for raid weapons for them. But for just the normal gear, I think the tier 2, like whatever drops in the mission, is gonna be like the kind of what I want for them. Because it's just like so consuming to get that much trade skill materials to craft all this stuff. What is this guy? Alright, so we've kind of exhausted all the mobs here. Let's see here. What are these guys? These are Terror Striker. Oh, geez. I'm being attacked by a Sky Guard. Which is fine, because we need that. Get this guy down. We're gonna have to go inside. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do some scouting with a mage real quick. After this one, while everybody gets a little bit of mana. Everybody should be good, though. This one's got a little hit points, though. It's crazy. Alright, what are we at? 97? Alright. Speed. Invis, you're the lucky guy. Alright. Tab target, con. Doesn't see me. Con doesn't see me. Doesn't see me. Oh, that's the named. Oh wait, there's a group right there. Here, let me... Vladimir, are you killing the Watcher? Question mark. Oh, there's so much more in here. All right, let's do this. Let's summon everybody. Switch to you real quick. Get over here. Go. And all right, that's looking good. Go. Let's see here. Can we go? I feel like this is dumb. What's this guy doing? I don't want to take his mob. I just want the named credit. Here, let's do this. Alright. It's gonna be a second here. Alright, I guess he said I could have it. Right here he said I could have it. He had a pet, I guess the druid charmed a dragon, and he had it, the pet died. His mercenary died, and his necro died, I believe. So it's pretty intense named, but obviously no match for Holdredge here, as we drop him. All right, what do we get here? We got a tier 2 earring. Nice. I made somebody else leader. Oh, my cleric died. Jeez, what happened there? I didn't even see that. All right, let's send this stuff to Holdredge for now, and I'll figure it out later. I don't even know why my cleric died. Gift of nope. Gift of that. Gift of resurrection. So melee. What killed me? Hey, I don't know. I have no idea what killed me. Knocked unconscious. So something was destroying me. I guess I got dotted. I didn't notice it. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix that here in a second. Let's do this. Let's go back over here. Let's see here. They wanted to know what dropped, so shout. And it was like pants. So that's a spell. That's what that was. A level 123 spell. Alright. So that was crazy. Alright, that's done. Let's see here. The earring, I'll let them have it if they want it. I have no idea where Shat's at. Alright. So my cleric died. You know, I'm kind of distracted now by killing that guy. But Let's get him buffed back up. I'm not gonna bother buffing up for like a full raid buff like I normally do. Like I'm not gonna go to my guild hall or anything. I'm just gonna do basic buffs and aura and spell damage. Like I wish I knew what killed me. That's like the thing, right? I just have no idea what it was. Spell damage here. Let's see here. Filters. Spells. There we go. Dots. Us being hit. Let's see if that helps. Maybe I'll get hit by it again. We see we need aura A. I'm surprised we didn't get aura upgrades. Like, I was looking at that, and the last time we got aura upgrades, like, Night of Shadow, so I was kind of curious. Oh, we didn't get one in Lorian Song, and we didn't get one in, Skill Artist. Another named is up. Where is this one at? Oh, that's number 1. That's right outside. Alright, let's go get him. So, Invis. Why is that? There's another guy right there. Oh, wait. Is that me? That is one of my characters. Way down there. And my pet. What the hell? Why is my character down here? Alright, we're gonna move it over here. Alright. That's so weird. The pet died, so let's... This one. Let's get another pet. Alright, I guess we're gonna kill another named. I don't think we're anybody else in the zone. Yep, it's just me now. Alright, so we're gonna kill that one. Not gonna even bother buffing my pet. Let's do Biz. Let's see where this guy's at first. Can't see you. Oh, I just realized there's a bunch of mobs up in the sky. That is interesting. Alright. Where is he at? He's straight ahead. Let's go down here. I don't want to, like, run on top of him. That's the only... Where is he? Oh, is that him right there? There he is, right there. All right. Oh, God. Offensive for this one. Where's he at? Oh my God, he stunned me. Go. Alright, we're gonna burn this one. Get all the burns out there. you in melee. Alright, that's good. And got all the burns. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing here. Not that great of damage. In all honesty, that's not that great. One of the pets is lame though, because he's not buffed. So, let's see how this goes. It's kind of building up now. There we go. There we go. Done. Secure everybody. Alright, we got Dancing Eye, which is a charm. Alright, we'll send that to Holdredge for now. We got another spell, which is a 125 spell. Not the Holdredge. And we got a bracer. Send that to Holdredge also. Well, that was pretty nice experience. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it here because I'm kind of tired and I'm kind of just making dumb mistakes now. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll finish up these quests in this zone. But let's see what do we got here. Yeah, that was pretty good. But definitely, like, this expansion so far has made me feel, you know, really warm and fuzzy. So I'm having a good time. My characters are having a good time, except for my cleric who died to something I have no idea what it was. Maybe I can look in the logs and see something, but definitely that's fun. So that's like some Mercenary theater, some other explanation of the expansion, and some of the Mercenary here in whatever this one was called. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.